your University of Connecticut Huskies. Villanova with an overall record of 20 wins and 5 losses and is 13-4 in Big East play. Connecticut brings an overall record of 26 wins and 3 losses into the game, and the Huskies are 16-1 in the Big East. Now the introductions of the starting lineup. First for the Villanova Wildcats. At center, a 6'1" freshman from Beisel, Indiana, number 10, Jenn Sliwa. At forward, a 5'9" sophomore from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 13, Jenn Beisel. At forward, a 6' senior from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 22, Captain Jenn Snell. At guard, a 5'3" senior from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 11, Captain Sue Lenning. And at guard, a 5'10" senior from Broomall, Pennsylvania, number 32, Captain Denise Dillon. The head coach of Villanova is Harry Peretta. Assistant coaches are Darcel Estep, Carrie Lynn Pietrowski, and Amy Mallon. And now the starting lineup for your University of Connecticut Huskies. At center, a 6'7" junior from Holliston, Massachusetts, number 52, Carla Wolters. At forward, a 6' junior from Oxford, Massachusetts, number 31, Carla. A 6' senior from Washington, D.C., number 33, co-captain Jamelle Elliott. At guard, a 5'7" senior from Suitland, Maryland, number 5, Kim Better. And at guard, a 5'5" senior from New Fairfield, Connecticut, number 21, co-captain Rizzotti. Connecticut assistant coaches are Charlene Curtis and Tanya Cardoza. Associate head coach is Chris Daly. And head coach of Connecticut in his 11th season is Gino Oriema.
The Huskies and the Wildcats getting set to tip it up from Gamble Pavilion here in Stores. UConn comes in 16-1 in the conference. Villanova at 13-4. And although they have the 3rd best record in the conference, Leah, they will be the number 5 seed as it unfolds for the Big East tournament this weekend.
Coach Daly was discussing that with us before the game started. Kind of surprised when she looked down at the sheet. She said, but didn't they finish 3rd? With the way the 2 divisions are this year, that's the way that they're doing the seedings. Different shuffling of the seedings, not necessarily what you finished in your division. And we won't find out until tomorrow night who actually the 8-9 seed is, which UConn will play the winner of that on Sunday.
Kara Wolters inside, doesn't get the bounce. And Villanova will get it as we expected. The Wildcats came out in their man-to-man defense. And Connecticut will apply some 3/4 court pressure themselves, also opening up in the man.
Villanova is a team that does a great job protecting the basketball. UConn going to do whatever they can tonight to force the turnovers and get the fast break transition hoops.
And Leah, both teams altering their starting lineups a bit. Of course, better in the lineup for Connecticut being senior night. But Villanova going with a bigger lineup than they would normally go for as the shot is off the mark from Jenn Sliwa. Elliott. Berube finds Jamelle inside. And a 3-second violation called on UConn.
Carla would have been better off just taking it right up, especially that low in the paint.
Connecticut senior class looking for their 110th win of their careers over the last 4-year period for Rizzotti, Elliott, and Better. And there's a takeaway by Rizzotti.
Credit Better with a little bit of a piece of that one.
Nice assist. Elliott with the payoff.
A 2-2-1 full court press here by the Huskies. They'll try to trap out of this. Villanova, nice job breaking the press.
Got the ball in the middle of the floor to break it. And now they will take a look at the Connecticut defense. Shot clock under 10 already.
Villanova with a lot of movement on their offense. A lot of movement, back door, working off the screens. Huskies going to do whatever they can. Good job with the D. Huskies going to do whatever they can to hopefully get Villanova to stand still and running their offense. That way they won't be successful. Otherwise, people coming around, flying around back door, you'll never know. Somebody will get free kicking out.
Shot clock violation against Villanova, gives it back to UConn. Berube looking inside Wolters, easy bucket.
Play, utilizing that height advantage down low, drawing the defense toward her, and a nice little easy drop into Kara.
This Villanova team, Leah, has been cruising along this season. They've only lost a couple of games since mid-December, and there's a jumper from Beisel.
Right, Beth, they've won 18 of 20. UConn was actually the little thorn there that stopped their 12-game win streak on January 30th.
In and out. Rizzotti will try for three, and she nails it. The Wildcats' only other loss during that stretch was to Notre Dame. And that loss cost them a higher seed in the Big East tournament. Would like to think that all three of those teams would get into the NCAA, but as we know, come tourney time, nothing's a guarantee. And there's a nice jumper from Jenn Snell.
And Villanova found that out last year. They only gave Seton Hall, of course, UConn getting the automatic bid. And Villanova had a nice season, but it's tough. They look at the conference and they're trying to balance everything out with the rest of the country. And unfortunately for Villanova, they were left out last year.
Better called for the travel. John Morningstar makes the call. John Palermo and Frank Geiselman, the other officials. A couple of turnovers apiece here in the early going. 7-4 UConn. Just over 3 minutes gone in the first half. Senior night in Stores.
You're going to see Jenn Rizzotti playing tight D, especially on the perimeter. When Clenning, they don't want her to take the three, and good job by Jenn to come away with that steal.
Looking inside for Elliott, and she's fouled by Sliwa. First personal on Jenn Sliwa. Let's take a look, starting out with the UConn defense.
Anticipation, and Jenn Rizzotti really in the right place, playing D off of Glenning. That's her area of the court where she likes to kick up those threes.
Jamelle Elliott tops on the team in free throw shooting. Misses on the first. 81% from the line on the season. She is closing in on some remarkable numbers, 1,000 points and 1,000 rebounds in her career. The only other person to do that here at UConn was a young lady by the name of Rebecca Lobo.
And with the tap, Jamelle and Jenn playing in their 127th consecutive game, passing Rebecca and moving into second place with a tie with good old Wendy Davis, the three-point queen.
Sliwa nails the three. Huskies by 1. 4 minutes gone. Wolters tough to stop from there.
And they'll need 131 to catch Pam Weber. If things go right with the NCAAs, they should certainly do that.
Sliwa misses on the layup, kept alive by Dillon. Sliwa's putback shot altered by Wolters, and there's Nykesha Sales, who was checked into the lineup.
Something else interesting is Jamelle swings the ball around the perimeter and gets it back from Carla. Jamelle has never missed practice either, which is really difficult to do in her 4 years. The Huskies really trying to trap now with a full court pressure.
And the foul will be called on Jennifer Rizzotti. That will be the first on Rizzotti. And we will take a break in the action. 15:30 to go in the first half. Connecticut up by 5.
UConn up by 5 early in the first half. With me now is Paula Better, Kim's mom. Now, your daughter is a computer science engineering major. That's a really tough major, I would imagine. Not only that, she has to juggle playing for one of the best basketball programs in the country. Does she ever talk to you about how tough it is to do both?
All the time. I'm always talking to her to try and keep her encouraged and her strength up, and we have quite a few conversations over that because it is extremely hard.
You have to be proud of, really proud of that major.
I'm extremely proud of Kim because she's got a lot of strength in her, and she can do it.
Thank you very much, Paula Better.
Thank you very much, Rod. And Paula Better, Kim's mother, in attendance tonight for senior night. Shot clock winding down. Dillon's shot swatted away by Carol Wolters.
And hopefully Kim on track. Nice feed up by Jenn to Carla. Kim on track to graduate next December and then head to the University of Maryland for graduate school. And ironically, Maryland was one of the other schools that had initially contacted Kim for playing college basketball.
Held ball will give it back to Villanova on the possession arrow. And the Cats will clear it across half court. Glenning will now go off the point, and Beisel is out top. There you see the numbers. Villanova 3 of 7, UConn 5 of 7 in the early going. Beisel just inside the arc, doesn't get it to go. Huskies are looking to run it with every opportunity. Wolters, 8 points for Carol Wolters.
Little deke that she was going to Carla. Turn around with that hook. Nice move.
She's now 4 of 5 from the floor, and it's a 7-point UConn lead. Well, we've heard so much about Nykesha Sales' game picking up down the stretch. Wolters is as well. And sometimes you wonder if her stats kind of get lost in the mix. People start to expect the double-double from her every night.
Exactly. The fact that her height is such a prominent factor in each game.
Berube will try the baseline on Dillon. Spins to the inside.
Hey, Carla Berube's only 95 points away from 1,000 now.
16-7 UConn. A 20-second timeout called by Villanova, trying to fix up on the defensive end. Let's take a look at Berube.
That explosive first step that Carla has beats Dillon. Nice move. She turns and falls away.
No help side D there from the Wildcats. Connecticut 7-9. This is a big difference from when they went down to Philly and were almost blown right out of the gym 20-3 early on.
Surely is. And Charlene Curtis, who broke down the films on Villanova, she said, Leah, I really felt as though we didn't play very bad. It was the fact that we weren't making the shots. The shots were there. We just didn't get them to fall. We shot 39% in the second half, and when you do that, you're picking it up. The shots just weren't there. They didn't fall.
Glenning looking for some space. Short on the shot. Dillon with the offensive rebound. That's a terrific matchup with Glenning and Rizzotti. A couple of all-conference guards battling it out tonight.
Spunky.
Rizzotti almost comes away with the steal. Shot clock at 15. Now down to 10. Snell, jumper over Amy Duran, around and out. And Duran, the other end of the floor, leading the break, taken away by Dillon. Dillon looking for some space to operate. 16-7 Huskies. Glenning, the turnaround from the left, he doesn't go. And then an errant outlet pass from Carol Wolters. Villanova with not many second chances here in the early going.
Try to keep them away, only get one good look at the basket. One and out, quick outlet pass. Carol Wolters just a little bit too anxious on that one.